All right, I am back. I'm back and ready for more dungeon diving. I wonder how often the symbol hits the corner of this "I'll be right back" screen. Jack won't tell us. See, to be fair, if I had the One Ring, I wouldn't give it to others as well. That's 1 in 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's like an 11-minute and 15-second clip. But I could tell you, actually, if I'm not mistaken. It might not be on this computer, and I'm not even 100% sure I remember where I put that kind of thing on this computer. Let me see. Cylinder documents, creative. There's no Twitch art here, however. I think I have a desktop folder for this sort of thing. Yes. There's Twitch art. But there's no video. I know I have the transparent video of that somewhere, and I could tell you, but I think it is like once every 10 minutes, something like that. Probably closer to 11 and a half. But I really don't remember. We're gonna get started in just a second. I just want to make some edibles real quick. I'm not making the edibles, I'm putting them into capsules. And I didn't want to take 5 extra minutes because I was already late. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do 5. Right. Capsule. And there's a syringe. Shake up this little jar one more time. I'm sure you're all very interested. I try to do that before taking any liquid out of this. Because I want it to be as consistent as possible. Nice thing about... Oh, fuck. This syringe has seen better days. Nice thing about these edibles, though, is that... they're made with a cannabinoid content. It actually makes them pretty chill. I have a hard time taking so much that it makes me anxious, which is very convenient. The syringe is kind of fucked, though. Hang on. It's really fucked, actually. I can't get the plunger to stick to the actual thing. Let's see. Bear with me. Are these the edibles that make you forget when the pipes make the noise? Yes. Yes, the very same. Not just forget when the pipes make the noise, forget that I commented on it. Forget that I had a whole thing I was saying. Yeah. These are them. There we go. Loosened it up a little bit. It's still holding, yeah? Yeah, okay. Let me uncap all these gel capsules. Let's do this on... Oh, son of a bitch, I just dropped one. Let's do this on the glass tabletop, not on the keyboard. Excuse me, keyboard pad. Where'd that go? Transparent capsule against a red carpet. Oh dear. Where indeed? Dang. There it is. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I thought I'd lost it all over again. There we go. Just want to prepare these so I can do this quick. If you can call this quick. There's one. And two. This syringe only holds enough for two. Holds enough for like 2.5, really, but there's 3. It's a little annoying that the plunger slipped out of the syringe, but I have to say it's gliding a lot smoother now than it did before. Or gonna need a little bit more for 5. These are like 1.25 milliliter capacity gel caps, something like that. Can't really do the math on the potency of these edibles because there's way too many variables for me to be able to keep track because of the way that I made them. I can get like consistent results, but I can't, I'd have to send this into a lab to measure the actual cannabinoid content to know for sure what its concentration is, so I kind of just I had to vibe it out when I first made these, which was fine because, like I said, something about their cannabinoid content keeps them from being way too much. I think it's because compared to a lot of edibles that I've had in the past, these are lower on THC specifically, and that's the thing that usually gives people like panic attack symptoms with edibles, is just the extremely high THC content that you tend to get in them. Where if you're just using normal bud, for instance, just actual cannabis flower, and you're smoking it, you're getting a much more diverse makeup of cannabinoids. Some of which apparently, and there's no good research on this yet, but some of which apparently help to balance each other out. But it is also, they tend to just put concentrated THC in those edibles, and that's a lot. Not the case with these. So all right. 9 minutes into the VOD, we're gonna start playing the game. Let's do it. What the hell are we doing then? We've got all kinds of nonsense to deal with down here. That's not seemingly the way that you go, so let me see if there's another path that I can take around here. My passive HP regen is pretty good, considering that I haven't really invested into any of the skills that do it for you. That's just stuff I'm getting from my armor, really. I've been continuing to take chances with the store-bought salad kits, despite the parasite going around. I think it's a parasite. Cyclosporasis, something like that. But there's still no active cases of that in California, so I don't think I need to worry about it very much. However, the whole scandal made me learn that Taylor Farms, who are the people who make the salad kits that I buy, are big Trump supporters, which I wouldn't have known about if they hadn't tried to use that to their advantage in getting the FDA to recall the recall announcement. So I'm thinking I might want to start making my own salad kits at home. Which is going to be a lot more work than I'd like to do, a lot more meal prep than I'd like to do, but probably be better for me in the long run. More expensive though, I think. I'm not sure about that. It probably depends where I buy the actual produce.
I've been poisoned.
Goodness. But I don't think it would be too bad, you know? Just one day out of the week, chop up a bunch of lettuce, put it into some containers, make some sauce, perhaps make some croutons, cook up a little bit of bacon, some chicken,
My wounds are
cabbage. It's definitely a question, but honestly not a bad idea. Yeah. There are worse meals to prep than a salad. More time intensive anyway.
I could use a potion right about now. Oh, I don't feel too good. Oh, I don't feel too good.
Okay, bud. I get it. You had a bit of a brush with death there. That is on me. But there's no need to complain to me about it every... Oh, he's still here. Hang on. There we are. Gold, fresh goblin legs, and perfect remains of a head. We'll have to compare that head to this one. I don't know, though. I really do like keeping him as a ghoul. If I could get perfect remains of a ghoul head, then we'd be in business. But I think the just non-species head... thing that looks like a weird mastodon. I think that doesn't actually class your character, your summon at all. I think it's just got general stuff. It might lose its skills. He might not be able to spin to win anymore.
No good. I'll have to walk.
I think we might be on the lowest tier. Let me see. So these are just little pedestals for the actual ballistas. Let's have a look here. Anything to see at all? I think I may have actually already explored down here.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Well, that's where I came from. I think we're good. I think that's, this really does look like there's some random chest at the bottom of this. But... no, or not so. Yeah? It's gonna let me climb all the way up here. Oh, come on now. There you go. It's gonna let me, and it's not gonna give me anything for it. Oh, come on now. Yeah, that'll work.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely no reason to have done that.
No good. I'll have to walk.
There you go. Okay, I think that's everything looked at. Have we been down here? I think so. Yeah, that's opened. And this. Have we gone down here? Yeah, that chest's opened too. It's a good way to check, since seemingly all of these have chests in them. Oh, shit. I didn't see this at all. There's a warship down there, or a Zeppelin. Are there any enemies? It'll be weird if there's nothing on this Zeppelin. How the hell did they get a Zeppelin into Nemesis? It's kind of fun. Feels like, I mean, they didn't really bother much with the collider. So clearly,
I cannot take my dragon form here.
they weren't really expecting anyone to check this out outside of dragon form. Alright, well, that was fun. Anything to look at here? No? Alright. And... oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, there's enemies. Hang on. We have not been here, I don't think. Yeah, okay.
Go get him, boy.
I need you to tank for me, please.
Victory is mine.
Minor vitality charm. Is that everyone? No, of course not. Anyone in here? Gold, ruthless, balanced, heavy, death, sword of butchery. Cool.
Another one to add to the
Potion of
collection.
mana leech. Ultimate, or a recipe for a potion of mana leech. Have not had the alchemist make me a single potion, and I haven't made any myself yet, despite having all of the perks. I just... when you play on easy, you really don't need the potions. I guess The Witcher is definitely another example of a 3D ARPG that isn't so steeped in the dungeon crawler side of things. At least from what I remember from the first game, there's not a whole lot of, like, massive sprawling dungeons that you get bored of by the time you're done. Just came to mind because I know alchemy is that's another game where alchemy is only really something you need to worry about if you're playing on higher difficulties, which is cool. I do like I like a game that does that, where the some mechanics just aren't really worth engaging with if you're playing on easy. That makes sense, you know, if you're playing on a harder difficulty, you want to engage with more of the game. That's a big part of why you would play on harder difficulty, that and the challenge, of course, but I like a challenge that necessitates engaging with mechanics that you otherwise wouldn't if you were on an easier difficulty. Is this also... oh my god. Yeah, I really do. I missed a few. Okay. Let's see just how... oh god, hi guys.
I have been poisoned.
Place is a maze, to be fair. It really is.
Go get him, boy.
A lot of the other ones, I guess they didn't really. Some of the other ones were a lot like this, but at least one of the other Nemesis sections, they had paths interlinking all of this. I didn't have to go into dragon mode every single time I wanted to hop from one to the other.
This poison is killing me.
Or it was a series of islands that were very clearly separated. And the islands, it was very easy to get around each one. Turkey dish. Is that just food? It is. I'm gonna eat it. You can always stop to eat an entire turkey. Wouldn't be an adventure otherwise. Well, if I haven't been in there, this seems to be kind of a self-contained little plateau. I mean, they kind of all are. Strange level design here. And what on earth is this? I really don't like that I can't melt that ice. It just looks so meltable. Crystal clear. Looks like plastic, really.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Surprised they even let you walk around a lot of this stuff. Alright. Real quick. Yeah. Okay. At least I can check without having to walk around whether I've been in a lot of these places on account of the chests. Oh no.
Go get him, boy!
Let's explosive arrows.
Weakling!
Nice. I think I actually got something pretty good out of the splash damage there. Yeah, seems like this level was made for flying around as a dragon. Yeah, very much was. It's just, it's a shame you can't fight ground troops as a dragon. Like, I get why it would be very trivial if you could, since most of them don't really have the capacity to hit you when you're flying around. I mean, most of them don't have the capacity to hit you as a human, so as a dragon, it's a completely different story. It would be completely trivial. So I get why you can't just slaughter entire hordes of ground troops as a dragon, but it does make this weird disconnect.
I bet that hurt.
Gold, venom, Fahrenheit. That was a very underwhelming chest. There's a joke there, but I don't think I should. Not my joke to make. Let's see. A fossil. A fanny blossom. Okay.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Let's see. I guess we're just gonna kind of go in circles around. I definitely want to. Oh, did I? Hang on. Have I been here? Oh, I think there'd be enemies if I hadn't. I definitely have, yeah. I remember that specific ramp. And if I've been there, then I've been here, haven't I? Just went a different way initially. Yes.
No good.
Yes.
I'll have to walk.
I remember the fucked geometry here. Or just, this was clearly meant to... I mean, they used this somewhere else, right?
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Surprising lack of polish for this section.
No good.
You can tell these were added as an afterthought. A lot of just the Oblivion gates in general. It's been opened. Yep. I think we're good to go through the portal. Ah, yes. Floating foundation. The best of foundations. It's sturdy. Can't break a foundation that doesn't exist. Alright. Let's go into the portal. They still go right in. Alright, cool. Who will we find in here, I wonder? Oh, they have something to say. Oh. Little dragon elf skeleton. There's a ghost.
The dragon comes to pay me a visit, but I will not grant you any attention until you figure out how to reach me. Little does the dragon know all the statues lie.
It's cool armor.
Oh, it'd be so much fun observing your distress as you wander my maze. I'll see if you're clever enough, or have your corpse removed if you die here of starvation.
Okay. All the statues lie.
Divinity be praised, she didn't notice me. The one advantage of an incorporeal life.
Mind read.
If ever I get out of here, I mustn't forget to bring my axe. But then, I'll have to break through that bloody ice wall first, somehow.
I can see dead people, actually.
No, good lord, you'd have given me a heart attack. If I had a heart.
Who are you?
I am Velenir, loyal servant of Damien and the husband of Kira, Blackring General. Well, I was her husband anyway. We used to rule this fortress together until I played a game of truth or dare with the demons. Turns out they do dare to slit a Blackring general's husband's throat. Kira frantically tried to resurrect me, but she couldn't, and after many weeks went quite mad and reanimated what was left of me, my skeleton. She has persuaded herself I really am that mute heap of bones. She talks to it, caresses it, and I don't want to know what else. But I want to escape. Yes, escape. I'm sick of this place. I'm sick of that crazy woman who treats a few pounds worth of carcass as her husband. Only, in order to leave, I need to fuse my ghostly self with my skeleton. I can't get to it. A magical barrier protects the access to her rooms.
Do you have any idea what this trial that was mentioned is?
I do. It's a form of protection, if you will. A little puzzle one has to solve before one may bypass the door that leads to the inner fortress. You have to talk to the 5 statues of the Damned One and name them. But it's something I could never figure out.
Why don't you stick close with me? We'll get your body back.
Really? Oh, brilliant. Let's go.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Wasn't expecting a fight immediately. I don't suppose you tank at all. You don't do anything, do you? Okay, that's fine. Well, this encounter is distinctly lacking of little guys.
Arise, my pet.
There you go. Come on, little guy. We're a whole troop now. Me, a little guy, and a weird ghost.
You still have not guessed my identity.
Can you speak up, please? What clues can you offer me?
Mayhem is not in the same room as Havoc. Devastation is in the same room as Chaos.
I'm leaving.
I'm certain you'll meet again.
So all the statues lie, so can I assume then that the opposite is true of everything that they say? This is gonna be annoying, but I'll figure it out. Might even need to take notes. This is just our old coast streams. It really is. Let's go clear the area at least. Ooh. I guess this is where we go, right? This is where it's all leading. Oh god. At this point, it's not like I don't need to do this way of the ranger buff, but it makes these annoying combat encounters go by faster.
Bring it on.
Hey, little guy, you're supposed to be tanking. Get in there. Right, I think that's the wall that we're gonna try and get through, but I don't know. Oh, no. This is something else, isn't it? We need to... I wonder... I do have, I do have explosives. Hang on. Oh, there's nothing to blow up here. Really? I don't know, man. I beg to differ, but maybe we'll find something in the dungeon. I get the feeling that I could have used that explosive in addition to the other one that I used when I got that quest, and it's just... It is what it is now. It's just gonna be a quest item that stays in my inventory, but I mean, I'll keep an eye out for things to explode. There's another statue. Just clearing right now so I don't have to as I'm figuring this all out. I'm eepy, so I go to sleepy. Okay, Ghost. Enjoy your sleepy. Hope it's good. I hope it's restful. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. I'll see you next time I see ya.
Take that! It's stuck.
To Lady Kira's chambers. Before you may enter, please inform me whether or not you have identified the 5 statues of the Dark Lord Damien.
I have not done so yet.
Then please return to me when you have.
Okay. That's where the door is. I imagine that leads back to the beginning. This is a much larger dungeon than I was expecting. We could have just had like a couple of small rooms. I don't really feel like doing all this. It's gonna be a lot of walking around when the time comes to go and check every statue. Food night check. It is a food night. Tonight's one of the nights when I have food. I'm excited. Tanky skeletons. And what do I have to do to get them to attack the guy who's currently slashing at them? Alright. Let's see. This will lead back up to the entrance, I should imagine.
I can't.
That looks like that's exactly where that goes. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm just tired of the combat already. Come to find. Didn't take long, yeah. Probably took about half the game for me to get really tired of the combat. Part of it, of course, is that I'm like at the end of what was already kind of a long dungeon. There hasn't been a whole lot of variety up to this point, but I'm sure there's gonna be longer dungeons. I'm not looking forward to it. This is the easiest difficulty already. And you might be wondering, why don't I raise the difficulty to make the combat less trivial? I tried that, it was worse. It wasn't more trivial, it was just more boring. It took longer. Seems decently repetitive, it is. But it's not as bad as Divine Divinity. Divine Divinity's dungeons were extremely repetitive. Very, very mundane, same textures over and over, same, and it's like 5 sprawling floors. Took way too long. That's why I haven't returned to that game. That's why I chose not to replay it. I like the narrative content of both this game and of Divine Divinity, and I didn't play Beyond Divinity, but I liked what I read of the narrative. But yeah. Okay. I think we've cleared the place. Let's take some notes. Oh, the notepad. Yeah, okay. I know where my notepad is. It's in the garage. I'll be right back. Notepad acquired. And there's a pen. Okay. First off, all the statues lie. Seems like you just very much are expected to spend a portion of your XP all throughout the game on mind reading, because you're just gonna miss out on a lot of stuff otherwise. So, what do you got for me?
You still have not guessed my identity.
What clues can you offer me?
Mayhem is not in the same room as Havoc.
Mayhem is in the same room as Havoc. Go on.
Devastation is in the same room as Chaos.
Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. Uh-huh.
I'm certain.
Having mind read to take XP is weird. Yeah, it is. I feel like they felt like it had to have some kind of cost. And they just didn't really have any other thing for it to cost, because it would be weird if you were spending mana in conversation. But I agree. It's strange. And you can, what is it? I'm pretty sure you level up your mind read ability to cost less XP every time. Yeah, mind read. You need to pay 30% less XP when reading someone's mind. So yeah, that's what I focused on at the very beginning of the game, because I knew I'd be using the mind read skill every single time. Let's see what the other statues have to say. Oh, and then let me speak to this man. No? I was hoping you might comment on that, but okay. Are there two statues in this room? There are, in the corner. Okay.
You still have not guessed my identity.
What clues can you offer me?
I am neither Chaos nor Havoc.
Uh-huh. So you are Chaos or Havoc.
Chaos is neither in my room nor in Wastes.
Chaos is in your room. And in Wastes? Or in Wastes. Probably, is how you would interpret that. But I'm wondering how I should go about writing this down. Hang on.
I'm certain you.
Okay. Looks like probably a statue here, or there's 5, aren't there? I don't know. I got it into my head that there are 5, but I don't know if I actually based that on anything. But yeah, we can mark this as southwest. What's the other guy have to say? What do you got for me, big dog?
You still have not guessed my identity.
What clues?
I'm in the same room as Waste.
You're not in the same room as Waste.
I am neither Mayhem nor Waste.
You are either Mayhem or Waste. I think that's how I have to interpret it when they say neither nor. If they all lie, I have to interpret it as either or, which is weird, but okay. Okay. I don't want to get too intense on my notes here, but I do actually. I want to get really intense on the notes here, but I don't think it'll be necessary. I don't think I have to think that hard about this. With a walk, this is a horrid puzzle. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. It's a lot of moving around. Though there are these teleporters, I think the idea is, well... They send you back to... Oh, the teleporters send you to the door, so at least there's that. It's a little bit less walking. I imagine the one at the door... Oh, you can go back and forth. Okay, okay. So you don't have to walk all the way all the time. Okay, so... We'll just say a southwest room. Just to label what these guys are saying. We'll say southwest room, south statue. Tiered bullets now. What do you got for me?
You still have not guessed. I am neither chaos nor havoc.
Chaos or havoc.
Chaos is neither in my room nor in Wastes.
Chaos is either in his room or in Wastes. Okay. And then... Whoop. Oh. Is that an hour already? Goodness. We, okay. Just making sure we remembered to start the recording. Okay.
I'm certain.
And you?
You still have not guessed. I am in the same.
Oh, hang on.
I am neither. I'm certain.
Okay, this guy's west. So west statue. I wasn't expecting this to take multiple pages of notes.
You still have not. I am in the same room as
Okay.
Waste.
Not in room with... Let's make that a little more obvious. With Waste. Capitalize Waste so that I know that that is a statue. And
I am neither mayhem nor waste.
either... Oh, here. We can do this the same format as before. So mayhem or waste. I'm pretty sure that's enough information to narrow down both of these guys. Okay. I'm either mayhem or waste. Without mind read, you'd have to brute force this puzzle, yeah, because I'd just be operating on bad information the whole time and not really have any reason to believe they'd lie to me other than that they are statues of Damien. Okay, so the south statue is either chaos or havoc, and chaos is either in the south statue's room or in Waste's room. Or both, if he is indeed chaos. The west statue is not in the room with Waste, right? So this guy is not in the same room as Waste. And he is either mayhem or Waste. So he must be mayhem, and I think we can actually lock that in. I'm willing to save scum just in general, apparently. This is a value that I'm giving up and just accepting that I am someone who saves scums, I guess. I don't know, for this game anyway. So I think that you must be mayhem, unless this is a really annoying, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Annoying detail, like, I'm not in the room with Waste because I am Waste. I don't think they did that. So I think you're mayhem, and I want to see if you can verify that for me. I think I know who you are.
Do tell me.
You are mayhem.
You are correct. Perhaps. Ask the door to Lady Kira's chambers to verify.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I'm certain.
If the door tells me that I have one out of however many statues, I guess I know that I was right.
It's
Welcome
stuck.
to Lady Kira. Before you may enter, please inform me whether or not you have identified the 5 statues of the Dark Lord Damien.
I have done so.
Very well. Then I shall verify their veracity. I'm afraid your deductions are erroneous.
Okay, so no, you... Okay. Fuck that, I'm not fighting those guys. Okay, so I have to... Here, I'm gonna use a pencil for my guesses then. Where's my... You have graphite, don't you? You do, okay. I'm thinking the west statue in the southwest room is Mayhem. And I'm gonna tell him that.
You still have not. Do tell me. You are correct. But perhaps. I'm certain.
So, we kind of have to operate on that assumption going forward, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Should probably have gotten all of the clues first, but whatever. It's just, if he's not in the room with Waste, and he is either Mayhem or Waste, he must be Mayhem, right? Now, the South statue is either Chaos or Havoc, and Chaos is either in this room or in Waste's room. We are operating under the assumption that this is Mayhem and not Waste. And so, if Chaos is either in the room with this guy, or in Waste's room, I think he has to be both, doesn't he? Chaos is either in the South statue's room, or in Waste's room. Oh, no. He's Chaos is in this room, then. Chaos is not in Waste's room, we're thinking, because Waste is not in this room, Mayhem is. And this guy is either Chaos or Havoc. So I think this guy is Chaos, and we're gonna tell him that.
You still have not guessed. Do tell me.
You are Chaos.
You are correct. Perhaps. Ask the door to Lady Kira's chambers to verify.
I'm leaving.
I'm certain.
Okay, that's 2. Oh shit. Hang on. I forgot about the first clues that we got. I don't think this worked out, because Mayhem is in the same room as Havoc. Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. So if Mayhem is in the same room as Havoc, then that South statue has to be Havoc. Does that track? Chaos is either in his room or in Waste's. I was giving too much weight to that. That doesn't mean what I thought it meant. Okay, so no. This guy is not Chaos. This guy must be Havoc. This is more reason why I probably should have written down all of the clues first, but okay. That's enough to go off of to where I'm confident this guy is Havoc, actually.
Last time we spoke, do tell me.
You are Havoc.
You are correct. Perhaps.
When they say you are correct, does that mean incorrect, or does the perhaps let them tell you the truth? I think perhaps is since they're adding perhaps, you can't really. It could be a lie, it could be a truth. I think that lets them get away with, yeah. Your way of thinking of it is correct, I think. All right.
I'm certain.
All right. So Havoc and Mayhem, I'm pretty sure, have been identified. Now, let's go find the others. That'll be the door. It's kind of a worthless teleporter, isn't it? Really want to figure out how to break into that ice wall as well before I leave. I think it is just 5 statues. Yeah, the one at the beginning and then 2 in their own rooms each. 2 sets of 2 in their own rooms. I could fucking find them. There we are. Alright, what do you got for me?
You still have not guessed my identity.
What clues can you offer me?
Mayhem is alone in his room.
Okay. Oh, here.
Havoc is I'm certain.
Let's label this room. So the northwest room. Right statue says, go on.
You still have not. Mayhem is alone in his room.
Mayhem is not alone.
Havoc is in this room.
Havoc is not in his room. His being the right statue's room. And now for the left statue. I'm leaving.
I'm certain. You still have not guessed.
Clues.
I have either devastation or chaos.
Okay, neither devastation nor chaos. Okay.
Waste is in the same room as mayhem.
Waste is not in the same room as mayhem. Okay. So does that track with our assumptions so far? Mayhem is not alone. We've established that Mayhem is in the same room as Havoc. Havoc is not in this room. And no, because Havoc is in the same room as Mayhem in the other room. Neither devastation. This statue is neither devastation nor chaos, and Waste is not in the same room as Mayhem, which tracks because Havoc is in the room with Mayhem. Okay. Excuse me. And what did the first guy say? Mayhem is in the same room as Havoc. Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. I think that's what we need to figure these guys out. So Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. This guy is neither Devastation nor Chaos. It's 5 statues. Have we found more than 5 names? Mayhem, Devastation, Chaos, Havoc, and Waste. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. This guy is neither Devastation nor Chaos. Mayhem is not alone, but that doesn't help us right now. Havoc is not in this room. That does not help us right now either. Waste is not in the same room as Mayhem, which also doesn't help us because we've already figured out who Mayhem is and we know who's in the room with him. So we need more information, do we not? Mayhem is not alone. Havoc is not in this room. Not helpful. I think we might unfortunately have to brute force this. Neither Devastation nor Chaos. Waste is not in the same room as Mayhem. All we really can do to figure out who this guy is know that he's neither Devastation nor Chaos. Well, that's good, though, because we've narrowed it down the rest of the way if we can assume our first 2 guesses are correct. So we know he's neither Havoc, Mayhem, Devastation, or Chaos. So he must be Waste. Yeah, this guy must be Waste. If everything else we've established is true. So we're gonna go with Waste. I think I know who you are.
Do tell me.
You are Waste.
You are correct.
I'm leaving.
I'm certain.
And you, if he's Waste,
Guessed my idea.
then you... Mayhem is not alone. Havoc is not in this room. This guy, or no, that guy is neither Devastation nor Chaos. This guy must be either Devastation or Chaos. What do we know about Devastation or Chaos? Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. Chaos. Hang on. And that guy's Waste. And so this guy can't be Devastation. This guy must be whatever the other option is, which... Devastation is not in the same room as Chaos. Oh, wait. Chaos is either in the south room, which he's not, or in Waste's room. So this guy must be Chaos, and the guy at the beginning must be Devastation. Yeah, so we're gonna go with that. Right statue, Chaos. And then, yeah, we don't need to write down anything. I'm pretty sure I've got this.
Do tell me.
So you are Chaos.
You are correct.
Okay. Let's go talk to the first guy. Oh, and there's a note.
The note, written in a shaky hand, contains but a few words. I solved it, and still I cannot pass. They lied to me. They lied.
Okay, so there was another way to figure out that they were lying. You are Devastation.
Still have not
I know who you are.
Do tell me.
You are Devastation.
You are correct.
I'm leaving.
Certain.
Alright. I'm gonna quick save before we go down there. I think we did it.
I can't move this.
To Lady Kira, you may.
I have done so.
Very well. Then I shall verify their veracity. Correct. Lady Kira awaits.
I like that. That was a fun puzzle. Very much enjoyed it. I hope there's more like that. Not here, but in the future. Alright, now this guy seems like he's gonna hang out. He doesn't have anything to say to me. I'm probably gonna regret spending time on this right now, when the solution to that ice wall is probably going to reveal itself after excuse me, after I've explored a little bit more down there. But I do want to take another look around, figure this out. It doesn't seem like something I can interact with. This very much feels like, you know, go find the fire rod, get it signed out from a senior mage, and you can pass through the ice wall. But good luck, there are 3 senior mages, and they all want you to do something for the fire rod. Or you can just lie to the Tranquil. Anyway, what game are we playing? Why that shot?
One who solved the puzzle. How novel. It astounds me the perseverance with which you sought to open the door to death. Oh, Valenir, how I miss you. I remember our walks in the woods and the time that insolent youth threw me a kiss. You tore him apart with your bare hands and offered me his head. So romantic.
Lovely. To death indeed. Your friend there doesn't look so fresh anymore. Let's talk about that first.
This is my husband, Valenir, and you will show him respect.
It may be his body, bar some anatomical installments a healthy marriage needs, that is. But his spirit is standing here with me.
How dare you proclaim such nonsense? You will suffer for these blasphemous words.
No, this is not going well. She needs some proof of my being here. Something only she and I know. Tell her about the time we went hunting for human flesh and ended up eating an entire family, just the 2 of us. I nearly choked in the wedding.
Okay, Bellenir just told me about your family eating contest. Parents' wedding rings almost took revenge.
How? What is going on? Is he really here? Valenir? Talk to me, my little monkey.
Oh, I hate it when she calls me monkey. Now, try to break the news to her gently. Do not offend her, or she'll refuse.
Bellenir wants to be reunited with his body, but then move on to the Olive Echoes where he will wait for you.
Fat chance.
If only I'd known my little monkey was unhappy here as his undead son. And he'll wait for me there. Then I'll let him go at once.
She'll do it! She'll let me go! Oh, thank you, my friend!
Alright. They couldn't even be bothered to stop him from colliding with the ice.
Of course, I shouldn't let my dear Felonier leave in search of that mysterious realm alone. So I'll just send you along as company.
Okay. I can't say I'm surprised. I had a feeling this was gonna end in us fighting each other. Wouldn't you prefer that I just kill you? Right? Like, how long have you been here? There you go. Alright. Wonderful. What do we got then? Every time I look at these intelligence charms, I think they're fingers. I mean, I wish I kept track of all the formulas I have turned in, but I have no way to know whether or not I found this formula of greater healing, and if I have, that's like, what, 400 gold, probably? So yeah, I'll just take the XP, and I'll take the 600 gold. I bet one of those pieces of loot was more valuable.
Here's hoping there are very few left.
Alright, Paladin's Black Leather Belt of the Magic Gods. That crit chance could be good, but I'm pretty sure I've already got the thing that I need. And this skeleton just kind of stays here. I wonder if maybe you're meant to get some help with that skeleton. What's this forgotten piece of paper? Oh, Felonier, how I, Kiara, love your slender form, so airy and light, so strong of jaw, those deep, penetrating eyes. If only you would talk like you used to. How strangely silent you've become. Wonderful. What about it then? Was that it? I was expecting something more interesting. This is why that ice wall is a thing. It's, I bet if I go to that ice wall, I'll see on the local map that it does actually progress. That's the door. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything down here. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that little puzzle. I didn't enjoy clearing the dungeon first. That felt a little excessive, but I mean, I have to remind myself how much worse that problem was with the excessive drawn-out dungeons in Divine Divinity. This is absolutely an improvement. We'll see. We'll see. Are we gonna have, like, very self-contained, blink of an eye kind of dungeons in Divinity Original Sin? Probably not. I'm really intrigued more than anything to see what the fuck's going on with Dragon Commander. I think that's gonna be really, really strange. But I'm looking forward to it. Alright. Took a while to find it, but we're on our way to the ice wall. I may genuinely look this up. I'm sure there's someone who asked about it on the Larian forums. It's always fun to visit the Larian forums. Yeah, so... Oh, what is that? Oh. 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 We need to find a lever. Okay. Find the lever. See, it's stuff like that, which is very much why they don't have a button for highlighting usable things, because it would make little puzzles, scavenger hunts really, like that. Not a challenge at all. Finding keys out in the world. Seems like something you would have to, Ooh, is that? No. Seems like something you would have to get to the end of the dungeon to find if they were going to hide a lever anywhere. I do have a pretty decent searching image of what this game has had levers look like up to this point. lever back here? Well, I know a quick way to the end. Any levers down here? You don't suppose I could use one of these Dragon Elf arm bones? Beamer'd make a wonderful lever if you ask me. No one ever asks me anything though. I'm just a voice that happens in Jack's head sometimes. Here I go. That was weird. And this is such a self-contained little section of the game, I have a hard time believing that, that this lever would be out and about, like out in the fjords. This little frozen over hallway seems like they wanted your attention drawn to it. I like the little snowflake particles they have around. Annoying thing about this dungeon is that it's quite challenging to keep track of where I've been and where I haven't. I am still very much willing to consult the wiki on this. I'm not committed to finding this without a guide. It's fine. I'm sure the loot back there is not... I mean, I'm pretty confident that the loot back there is probably nothing very special. But there's always a chance that one of the pieces of the hunter set is back there. And I have more and more reason to believe that every piece of the hunter set is something that I'm going to find in the fjords. And I'm running out of stuff to do in the fjords, and I still have 3 more pieces of that set, so... That's another big motivator for me to actually look this up, when otherwise I might prefer not to. Oh, hang on. Oh. Collected a lever just earlier, no, it wasn't for an elevator, was it? We did collect a lever earlier, I don't remember what it was for. We used the lever for the elevator, but we had to put a lever in a slot for one. For something. That's where it is. And this is just a stairwell that bisects the whole dungeon. So this dungeon was easier to get around than I realized. I was going in a circle when I didn't have to. But yeah, now I feel like I have looked everywhere, so I think I'm about to look this up. But let's take one last pointed look around. Oh, well, no, this is just a lever. Hang on. I wonder if I've been locked out of doing this because I didn't do it earlier. I still have that quick save, so I could load back, but I'm gonna look it up. Now, here. Divinity 2, Ego Draconis, Kira, Ice Wall. Kira's Flying Fortress. Oh, hang on. This looks way faster. Well, I kind of wanted anyway. I had a feeling that you have to have him with you. That feels like an oversight more than anything. Honestly, this game's old enough, it's hard for my eyes to parse where anything is. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think under the original resolutions that they made this game for, it might have been easier. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. I mean, it's a conversation that I'm gonna skip through and then kind of an annoying fight, but nothing too crazy. Let's... Oh. Wait. No, he's still with me. Okay, okay. Let's go, let's go. That's dumb. That's fucking dumb. It should just do that. I shouldn't still have to have him with me. Ah, and I got the feeling, too. I guess I'm starting to understand what to expect from this game. Divine Dexterity Charm is honestly really good for me, so I'm glad to have found that. The Vitality Charm is fine, I guess. And I knew it. I had the feeling that like, that's why I saved. I had the feeling that I wasn't going to be able to get through that ice wall without having him in my party. That shouldn't have been how it was. But okay, whatever. What's the point of the lever anyways? Why not just have the chest there without a wall? Because good question, honestly. I mind read him earlier when I first talked to him, and he mentioned the ice wall and how his axe was back there, but he couldn't get through. I guess that's what it was. I guess they just wanted a little puzzle. But there's no reason he should have had to have still been around for me to get through. Especially with the lever still there, still seemingly, still ostensibly interactable.
Ah, one who saw.
Mind read.
Oh, Velenir. You tore him apart with your bare hands.
This is my husband, Velenir.
How dare you?
Tell her about the time we went hunting for
How?
for Wyatt. Now, try to break the news to her kin.
Of course, I shouldn't let my...
Okay. Oh, she tried to cast fear. And we both resisted. Good for us. Wonderful. Alright, I'll take the XP. And I'll take the... Ooh, conditioned body, actually. Let's take that. Over 600 gold. That'll work.
Shiny.
One less skeleton fetishist in the world.
Fewer.
Here's hoping.
Paladins, yep.
Shiny.
Okay. Let's go. Wonderful. I don't have to backtrack or anything, because we got it all. Can I talk to the statue again for fun? No. Alright. Always think twice before making... Oh, the game crashed. Well, it's a good thing I have that save. I'm gonna have to do all that bullshit again, but... yeah. It's got a memory leak. It's fine. They're done with your BS? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, the statues and the game. Can cap my pen. Quite fond of these pens. See, there's Divinity 2 Ego Draconis and there's Divinity 2 Flames of Vengeance. I think... I'm pretty sure Flames of Vengeance... Ego Draconis is like the game, right? It's the subtitle of Divinity 2. Flames of Vengeance, I'm pretty sure, is a DLC. Probably not a very long one. But I'm pretty sure right now what we're playing is Ego Draconis. Okay, let's do that again. Hope I'm going the right way. A bit of a roundabout way, but this will work. Oh. Oh, oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I saved again. Did he's still with us though, yes? Or are we good? Oh, did I save, before I left? Got that conditioned body charm, so yes. I must have saved before I left. The autosave did the game in. Yeah, I guess so. Hang on, is there anything that I got from her that I can actually remember the name of? Paladins have, yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Quick save. And move on. There we go.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Okay. How the hell do we get out of here? There it is. That may have been the bounty that I needed to turn in, but I don't remember. We'll pop back in with the boys down below.
I'll have to walk.
Champions, some call them. I refer to them as the boys down below. You'd have to play Divine Divinity to get it. Zandalor's still waiting for us in Elroth. We went there on accident and immediately reloaded, and things seemed to be pretty dire, but the fjords needed us more. Bumping with the boys? Something like that. Bumping with the boys down below. Alright, mister. I'm pretty sure I got the bounty that you were after, but I honestly don't remember their name or their description or anything about them, so you're gonna have to tell me.
Any luck tracking down
Nope,
Divine's
apparently not. Alright. Who am I still looking for then? We still need Rhaegon, Cutthroat of the Fjords, hiding in grottos, most probably. Okay, the only grotto I have not gotten access to yet is the one with the statues that, or the pedestals that I have only found one thing for. But I don't even fully remember where... Was it the mysterious cave? More than likely. Yeah, alright, let's go over there. I hate having to walk around here. I really should engage with the fast travel mechanic more for situations like this, but I'm almost done with everything there is to do in the fjords, so it's like, why should I bother learning which teleporters are which? For the most part, this is the only annoying thing about getting around. Damn, he put a bounty on pasta. I know. These champions. Terrible farmers.
No good. I'll have to walk.
This mysterious cave, you think this is the one with the weird statues in it?
I can't move this.
No, this is the Morals Cave,
I cannot
that's
take
right.
my dragon form here.
I think it's called the Mysterious Cave. Yeah, it's called the Mysterious Cave on the map. Just an oversight. It's not the Red Hammer tribe. Oh, there is still Callie's Flying Fortress. I need to go do that. Right. I think. I'll want to double check that. It's not, oh. Interesting. It's, I think this is the cave where I found the chicken rune. Let me see. 'Cause, yeah, that's that. Oh, there's meant to be a cave here, but it just doesn't show up on the map. Alright. It must be that dark cave then. Let's check it out so that I can at least put one of the things that I have down. I always want to check on these wyvern nests. Apparently there are more Zeppelin parts to turn in. Let me see. Dark cave is way over there. Right. I really like that you can see Sentinel Island from here. They didn't have to do that. I had it in my head that Sentinel Island was like way the fuck out at sea, but no, it's just off the coast of the fjords. Where's this dark cave? Oh, it's higher up, alright. Love the idea of a gigantic dragon curiously peering at something from above because it's looking for Zeppelin parts. Well, we're trying to be helpful, you know? The champions are a little genocidal when it comes to goblins, but they're trying to do good with their frame of reference for the world. I have not been in here.
Another one to add to the
Wow, okay, I guess I just ignored this. Lost set of notes. What could they want? There's nothing of interest in this cave. Why would bandits try to set up camp in here? Anyway, their leader, this Rhaegon fellow, kept glancing at me with his faint smile. I dare not imagine what he has in mind if I don't clear out of here before tomorrow. Also, the way he kept stroking my shoulder while talking to me gives me the shudders, and I can't let a handful of bandits impose their own law on me. When they show up again, I'll have a few surprises in store for them. Traps, then. Oh, it was a priest. That sounded about right for a priest. Medieval fantasy priest, sure. Holy basil. It also sounds about right for a priest. Medieval fantasy priest. Bandit warrior level 20. Well. Sorry guys, I should have come here earlier. Some of them can still tank a single shot.
Arise, my pet.
Any priest worth their salt has booby-trapped their house? I agree. You have to. God's house is safe enough, but the house that the priest sleeps in. We can't let God do all the work.
Shiny.
A lot of ore back to back, and
Another one
herbs
to add
somehow.
to the collection.
It's actually quite strange how frequently I'm finding, like, well-grown herbs and vegetables and stuff
Another one to
underground.
add to the collection.
But magic, I suppose. Hang on. There we go. Gold
Another one
fossils
to add to the
revitalizing. I really hope I find part of the hunter's set down here.
Shiny.
I'll still leave 2 more than I need to find. I might end up having to look up where they are just so I can verify whether or not I missed them. I've been careful though. Everything that I've done in the fjords, I've made sure that I looked all around, checked every container, looked through the possible quest rewards to make sure that there weren't any pieces of an armor set there. Oh, what the fuck? Can I desummon the little guy? I can. Alright, get out of here. Look, when the last 2 are some random location outside of the fjord. Well, that's even more reason, honestly, to look it up at this point, just so that I'm not, you know, pointlessly wandering around the fjords. There's no detect trap skill in this game, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the point is of putting down a fucking diamond. God damn, I'll take it. And a single gold. I don't know what the point of putting pressure plates down is. Alright, little guy's needing a cooldown. Takes a lot of work opening that portal, I guess. Very wealthy little cave. Grotto, even. Every time I think of grotto, every time I hear the word grotto, I think of, like 2 different locations in Skyrim, simply because it's the first time I ever heard the word. It may not have been the first time I ever heard the word, but it was the first time I was continuously hearing it. A lot of little locations called grottos in Skyrim. Hello? No? Well, how in the world? That's where I came from. Surely I'm missing something. I definitely went up here and it's just pressure plates in a treasure room. Maybe I need to walk in a more specific spot down there to trigger a cutscene. Maybe a lever on the wall you need a ghost to flip. I wouldn't be surprised. Guys, this isn't fail. Well, no, that's very odd. Something back by the fire pit, maybe? Some notes on the ground. The music does not suit what we're actually doing. Maybe this is a glitch? I mean, we haven't really encountered glitches like this yet. It's always been something else. The music thinks you're in grave danger, yeah. This is life or death. This is what I'm expecting at the end of the game. Okay. Perhaps... No, we've checked it all out. This feels like a cutscene is failing to trigger. Well, what is this place called? I mean, Dark Cave. What's the name? Raygon. Raygon Divinity 2 Force Field. People tend to... Oh, okay. Well, I fucking thought they were traps. I guess the trap was the force field being set up, not necessarily. I mean, you put two treasure chests. I'm here. Let me make a point to. Okay, I have no idea what order he said to step on them in, so it's. I'm sure I can trial and error this as it seems they intended. I feel like when the intention is for the player to brute force a puzzle, it's not a good puzzle, but this Rangoon guy really knows how to tense a situation. He does. No, yeah, like this. You learn in a little lore document that he's put traps down to protect his stuff. You see two chests at the end of the hall with a bunch of pressure plates. You're assuming, well, I can't step on those. They're just traps. The game has used pressure plates in the past in other dungeons before too. It's not like this is the first time I've seen this. I don't remember what the actual trap pressure plates look like, but this looks about right. All right. I'm pretty sure that was... Oh. No, I think you're supposed to brute force this then, unless there's some environmental clue. Did my UI just get bigger? I don't know, maybe it did? Kind of looks like it did. But maybe just because it disappeared for a second, I didn't notice it? This is a wild puzzle. Yep. Just gotta wait for something to happen. And the fact that you can step on one of these without anything happening, with no feedback at all. I swear my UI just scaled up. At least it shows you what that did if you happen to go this way first. Alright then. Absolutely bizarre. Is there a UI scaling option? Yeah, and you have to watch the cutscene every time. It's wild. Why'd they think that was a good idea? Oh, go ahead and turn the geometry distance rendering up. Why the hell have I not adjusted these? Come on now. I'm sure I can handle it. Don't use the HDR. I think that's gonna fuck with the capture. I'm surprised that it'll let me, though. Yeah, turn everything up. I didn't know this game could look better. Go for it. Oh, they give you some options I've never seen before. Anyway, there does not appear to be. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that my UI is the same scale. It's just since it disappeared for a second and came back, suddenly it felt more noticeable. Hey guys, let's get the little guy in on this first. Are we just gonna fight, or do we have a cutscene?
Hello there, mercenary. Come to dance the dance of death.
I love your voice.
With my latest jewelry, I'll be the belle of the ball.
Don't like the way he's coded, though. What with the shoulder rubbing story, and then Look would have it. That's my favorite.
Delightful. Come then, let us waltz.
All right. Here we go. Just line them up, I'll knock them down. All right, Raygon's Journal, Raygon's Ring, Gold, Major Intelligence Charm, and Mana Belt. Looks drastically cleaner. I'm sure that made a lot of sense based on the context. Let me see. Oh, right, because I changed the graphical settings. Yeah, I honestly, I didn't quite notice, but now that I'm looking at the vegetation in particular, not bad. It probably is more pronounced on stream as well. Okay, Raygon's Journal. Why does Sora have to be so touchy-feely? And those looks she gives me, she makes me so uncomfortable. Glad the guys in camps aren't like this in any way. At least with them I could play all sorts of games without ever feeling awkward about it. Romeo in particular seemed to enjoy our little wrestling tournament last night. Oh, how we laughed, tangled together for half an hour, no one managing to get the upper hand. Wonderful. We're gonna breeze right on past that and not look into that one at all. It does look nicer, it's more vibrant, isn't it? I just never check the button for the advanced settings. That's my, I mean, I'm usually, it's the first thing I do. Just didn't go to the trouble for this one. Greater healing and gold. The intense music really adds to the experience, yeah. We could have toned it down once all the enemies in the dungeon were dead, but no. You gotta be on edge as long as you're in this cave. Ooh. Nearly left 211 gold in this cave. Oh. Statue puzzle. Last time there was a statue puzzle, the goal was to have them face each other. Oh. In this case, though, you just turn them until the game stops letting you turn them. I get the impression they gave this dungeon to one of the interns. Master Spellbook. Oh, yeah, because we had to... Yeah. Well, hang on a minute. Someone wanted a Master Spellbook. Was it the Necromancer? Oh, Callie's flying castle, or whatever, the flying island, something like that. That's the thing we have to go do in the Orbis Fjords. We got the guy for this. 4 adventurers are exploring the Orbis Fjords in search of a mysterious tomb that should harbor great treasure. So it's 4, and I have 1. I probably just need to fly around the fjords more and find these other 3. I've probably just missed them. Yeah, Barbados would like me to find a book belonging to a certain alchemist who lives somewhere in a cave in the Orvis Fjords. He couldn't have been more vague, so the cave clue is all I have to go on. That's probably what that is. Okay. And gold bag. Some gold. +3 ranged armor rating. A pretty good bow. And a great big shield. Alright, but nothing from the hunter's set. Shame. Hey Jack, I just went to Taco Bell and they forgot to give me my hot sauce. I went and told them and they said, oh, sorry, here, and gave me, I'm not joking, 12 packets of Diablo sauce. I bought 2 tacos. Nice. That seems to be pretty consistently my experience at Taco Bell. I mean, the last time I went into the restaurant at Taco Bell without going through the drive-thru was pre-COVID, so I don't know, maybe their policy has changed on this, but they just put all the sauce packets out. You could take a whole handful and drop it in your bag on the way out the door. It was fine. They're not cagey about their sauces like McDonald's or even Jack in the Box has been charging a little bit more for their sauces and limiting how much you can buy lately, or at least they did for me one day. That may have been a glitch on the app, but some Jack in the Box sauces they do actually charge per. The honey sriracha in particular, and it's a very good sauce. But 39 cents for a pack of sauce? I don't know, man. This was drive-through, though. I just ran up to the window since nobody was in line. She went, sorry, here, dumped 12 in a bag for me. Very nice. That took guts. It's illegal, you know. I don't think it's illegal. I'm pretty sure, though, that Taco Bell doesn't want people walking in the drive-through for insurance purposes. You could have been banned for life. But hey, now you've got loads of sauce. Next time you want hot sauce, it's all there. Okay, we've got a book, and we've got a bounty. Let's turn in the bounty first. No, because we can probably get a lot more stuff from our boys. So let's head to the throne room. No, I mean, I would never do it if there was anyone else in line, but we were literally just served by you like 30 seconds ago. Yeah, no, if they made a mistake, I don't see why not.
Here it is.
It beats the hell out of reversing. Thank you.
And my pleasure, great
I
lord
want you to go get some moonshine. And you, Tom?
Success. Here you
From
go.
you, I want some venom stone. And you, Dick.
I brought you the exquisite gem, thank you.
You,
kind commander.
Dick.
Here is the gem.
We'll go find me a pearl.
At once, my liege.
I'm proud of you, Dick. Okay. Okay. Now why else am I here? Actually, no other reason. I can go.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Alright. And I suppose I need to be keeping a closer eye out for adventurer corpses. These guys, well, these guys are bandits.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Distinct difference between bandits and adventurers. So we're looking for statues to put on pedestals or something like that. I don't remember what specifically the thing
I
is,
cannot take
but
my dragon form here.
each of these 4 adventurers supposedly has one. I also have reason to be looking around these cliffs anyway. The wyvern nests. I think the only time I've ever done it in the past is when McDonald's literally forgot we were at the final window, and after like 20 minutes I knocked on the first window to remind them. Oh, that's crazy. It's a good idea though, if that's where they are, yeah. I almost never see anyone at the front window at McDonald's anymore because it's just, that's usually where you pay, and I almost always go through the app. And I don't know too many, I don't know of any other fast food chain, at least none are coming to mind, that do the first and second window. McDonald's is the only place I can ever remember seeing that. Maybe Burger King, but it's been a long time since I've been to Burger King. I have no idea where we're gonna go to track down these adventurers. Because the first one we found, I think it was here. Somewhere around here. Quite high up, if I recall correctly. Can't go that high up. I thought it was, but maybe maybe over here, actually. And there's all kinds of these little camps up and down the fjords. I've been to all of them. I mean, they stand out with the fires. What's that, an hour? All right. The one we go to has 1, 2, 3, and yeah, we always do the app 2. Window 1 gives us the receipt, 2 has the food, 3 is an extra spot if they're very busy. And we were at 3 for so long that I was like, oh yeah. You forgot. Interesting. I maybe I have seen that and it just slipped my mind, but none of the ones near me have that many windows, and they never have me go to a different window for my receipt, so that's interesting. But I bet there's a lot of little changes like that per franchise. You know, not yeah, like per I know not all franchise is like a specific term for when brands lease out their businesses under certain conditions, but you know, each individual store.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
You're gonna do things a little differently. It's not all standardized. Anything? No. Ah, this is where he was. Billy's still being civil. You be careful. Billy'll snap at you eventually. It's inevitable. This is where he was. Yeah, corpse of Jimmy Dean. What do you think the next guy's gonna be called? There's 3 more adventurers. Do you think they'll all be sausage puns? He doesn't stand out, does he? Well, one thing that we definitely have to do, if I'm... Oh, here, let's turn in the bounty before we get ahead of ourselves. And I'll tell you what, actually, that'll be a quest completed. So what I'll do is immediately after turning in this bounty, I'll head back to the tower, see if the boys are back. Oh God, you got me. Oh no. You gotta lighten these people's days up sometimes. They lead such dreary, short, stupid lives. The Mickey D that us Valley Boys used to go to as a kids was weird because it had 3 windows, but they were all on a different side of the building in like a U shape. Man, that sounds like the most inconvenient, I always forget the name of this game. It's not Overcooked, it's the other one. The restaurant game. But yeah, I mean, that just sounds inconvenient for the people working there. Gotta run across the building to give the person their food. Plate Up, thank you. I have no idea why I can never remember the name of that game. Alright, Brutus.
Any luck tracking down those wanted criminals?
I killed Dragon. Here's his ring.
Splendid. You certainly earned this gold. And that clears the board. Well done. Perhaps this comes a bit late, now that you have hunted down the Orobas Fjord's most wanted criminals. But here, have this bow. It used to belong to Tiberius, the champion's finest archer. Lost a battle with a Wyvern mother, poor man. But we still honor him, and now so can you.
Wonderful. And an achievement. Alright, I only get 1. None of them are part of the hunter set, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the XP. Oh, and okay, cool. Right, because I finished the entire bounty as well. Again, none of them are part of the hunter set. So I'm gonna take the 4,250 XP. Oh, but I get 2. Hit points and HP regeneration, not really what I'm after. I don't really need ranged armor rating. I don't really want 600 gold, so I think we'll take a chance on a legendary item. It's probably worth more.
Damien's end is so close, we can taste it. And still you roam these fjords in search of petty criminals to bring to justice.
You don't fucking get me at all. I'm gonna be so ready when we fight Damien. And Zandalar's probably dead. We've been taking so long. And the game made a point to tell me you probably shouldn't take very long, so I'm really starting to expect that to be a problem. We should play the new update soon with Ghost and whichever fourth we can wrangle up. Yeah, I'm down. I didn't know there was an update. Why am I in my inventory right now? Oh, yeah. We might as well just max out explosive arrows. And same plan as before, get vitality up to 40 and then level it up alongside intelligence. So we're gonna end up being a character with what? Really just very vital, very dexterous, very smart, but absolutely no strength at all and no spirit. It's a really terrible personality, quite smart, very quick on their feet, and never gets sick. Otherwise, kinda shit. Stinky G told me about it earlier today. Apparently there's buffets now, which is different mode of play, and also fajitas. Very nice. Both sound fun. Buffets sounds interesting, like there's just a trough for your customers to go to and you keep it full. Let's do some shopping. What do we want then? What do we want? I mainly just want to sell things to you, unless you have anything from the hunter set. Sure, I've already checked. Pretty much anything I have that's generic. I didn't mean to sell you that. Oh god, I didn't mean to buy that. They really need a verification. There needs to be like a barter section for the stuff that I'm buying to go in, but you just click something and it's yours. Awful. These are basically the same. And they're not worth very much either. Really, I expected the dragon armor to be more expensive. Chainmail or crystal? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and sell the chainmail one. I'm gonna keep the bone dragon cuirass because I may end up really wanting plus 40% to my hit points. You just described John. What about the trough? Oh no. No. No, the man, the slayer, the guy I'm playing. Stinky G's Ghost, yes. The fact that you got that is why it's a good nickname. It is. Because you know that's not Gallows. Stinky G is Ghost. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not keeping the Alaroth Archmage stuff. Fuck it. You can have it. Random man at the docks in the fjords. Do you want the gear that once belonged to the Archmage of Alaroth? Good. Here's 2 pieces. Quite smart, quick on his feet, 0 personality. Let's see. Just selling the generic stuff. Fuck it, if we're selling armor sets, you can have the Wild Dweller's legs as well. There you go. Oh, you don't have oh, no. See, it'll ask you about generic stuff. It won't ask you about pieces of armor sets. I wonder if it's level based. Like, since I just got the Scorpion gauntlets, or the Scorpion helmet more specifically, if it would ask me before selling it, or the armor of Ulthring, which is just fun to say. Okay. You can have this. You can have this. You can have this. And I think that's it. That's all you can have. You've described the opposite of me, besides the personality part. Ah, yes. I do actually have a nickname for you, Snapper. It's pretty popular. Everyone uses it. It's true. Of course, I'll wait for Cream to reveal it. I know what they're talking about. I refer to you as that all the time. Every single day, actually. Well,
Svadilfari is no more.
And the fjords are safer for it.
To slay such a foe takes a formidable warrior indeed.
And a formidable reward. So much gold. The things I do.
and you, Brutus? What would you do for the gold? Is it Big Jumpy? It used to be. I haven't heard the story for Big Jumpy. That sounds fun. Now it's probably 6, maybe 6.5. Yep. It just stuck. And it fits. I don't know. Big Jumpy is an old cut. A deep one. It almost rings a bell. If you told me, I'd probably remember. Okay. I guess we gotta go to that, flying fortress, don't we? Yeah, that's what they're called. They're not called flying castles. I knew that didn't sound right. Callie's flying castle. So tranquil when you're flying. And you just glide there for a moment. They did a good job with the dragon animations. And this controls pretty well, all things considered. Like, the dragon's quite responsive. You bank and you back up in a way that feels good. There's weight to it. Not much, but there's a little bit of weight to it. Certainly could have been a lot worse. Is that a quote of mine? I have no context for the other one. Just a silly joke. A joke about the size of your Jolly Roger. It's true. 6? Maybe 6.5. No units, mind. Open to interpretation. Apparently I've got a level up ready to go. Oh, yeah. Because I'm a dragon. How in the fuck do you do that? Why am I having... Yeah, there we go. So... Let's... Yeah, just put those points into all the way up to Dragon Spirit. I don't really need them invested in there right now, though, just because of the armor I'm wearing, so... Let's keep it at 5, and Dragon Shield is, Right, you can apply a shield. That's actually probably a pretty good thing to take. And we'll hold off on Summon Friend and Polymorph. But yeah, being able to put a shield on when I'm in rough situations and my heal spell is still recharging. Okay, let's start with the spawners. This is absolutely a place where the metal dragon combat music should be playing. But instead it's just quiet. And it's very weird. It's the size of it, for sure. I knew it. In reality, I usually call you Snip. I'm not really sure why or when it started even. Snips works really well on this. Yeah, Snip? Who doesn't like Snip? It's fun, it's quick. Snippy even. Wow, alright, that ballista did quite a bit of damage. No other spawners at all, huh? Just the one? Well, there's probably some over there, but yeah, let's deal with this thing. I think that's the issue with that blast. It's you have to sit still for it, and if you've got like a million projectiles coming at you at any given moment, sitting still is probably not a great idea. Honestly, I think the dragon parts are my favorite part of the game as far as the actual gameplay goes. god. I don't know why I didn't realize it, but yeah, there's gonna be some on-the-ground fighting that I have to do here as well, though fortunately this looks pretty self-contained. Just this one, two much smaller ones, perhaps 3 much smaller ones, honestly. There's probably guys up there. And then... yeah. Oh god, no, there's a backside of that. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit. Hopefully we'll find some parts of the hunter set here. Hopefully we'll find all the remaining parts of the hunter set. This isn't much of a story behind Big Jumpy. Just started calling Snapper that a few years ago during a Minecraft stream, and then I kept referencing it in people's streams. Snapper referenced it in a Kurt stream, and I think the reason it was funny to me is that it has no context or no meaning. I mean, I guess I probably remember you calling Snapper Big Jumpy at one point. Oh god. I lost 83 hit points in no time at all. That's not great at all, because 730. Oh boy. Oh boy. It had been a while since I quick saved. Where does this put me? Could be worse.
Hello there, mercenary. Come to dance the dance of death. With my latest jewelry, I'll be the belle of the ball. Delightful.
Alright. A lot of that was probably just wandering, I don't know.
Victory is mine.
Go ahead and read that so it's marked as read. Alright. Loot this place quick as we can. Just the game, when you play on easy mode, it just, you know, I mean, I'm sure part of it is because I'm just not putting a whole lot of effort into playing the game like well and engaging with all of the mechanics. But as a result, it has these kind of unexpected difficulty spikes here and there, where the enemy's doing crazy DPS that you have to be really on top of managing. And as a result, I forget to quick save all the time. And the game's not very generous on the whole with autosaves. It's just certain spaces get a lot of them. Alright, what did I just pick up? Oh, that's that, yeah, the... Can I read that at all? Is there even any flavor text around it? Because it's gotta be a... Yeah, Master Spellbook. Spellbook that once was the property of a very wise alchemist, now long since deceased. Right. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Recently I've been finding and being recommended some absolute hidden gem games. I just found out about a game called Caridden, and it has less than 600 reviews on Steam, but it looks like such a goofy fun time. Hack and slash ARPG style game, but you get to transform into enemies that you kill. $20. Oh, neat. Transform into enemies that you kill. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I imagine that creates a situation where there's a lot of variety in how you're doing combat, which is definitely what you want in a hack and slash game. Certainly some rhythm to it, right? I mean, you know, the ability to get into a rhythm with certain move sets, but switch up on a dime. There's probably like resistances you have to deal with, that you have to kill certain enemies so that you can turn into something that can fight another enemy you're dealing with. Yeah, I can see that being a lot of fun. So I just need to turn in that bounty. But before I do that, let's head back and send the boys off again. $20 too. I could see it being worth it.
Here it is, your exquisite... My duty and my pleasure, great lord and master. As you command.
Success. Here you go. Immediately.
I brought you the exquisite... Thank you, kind commander. At once, my liege.
Okay. Looks pretty. Came out a year ago, and the trailer has a woman riding on top of a giant iguana while swinging a sword. I mean, this is
No
glorious.
good. I'll have to
I mean, what
walk.
more could you want? We love a lizard. We love a giant sword. We love a woman. Yeah, we gotta turn in a bounty here. Still figuring out what the fastest way to get there is. Dive bombing down as a dragon and turning into a human so you can plummet towards the water. Works. And it has a demo. Oh, nice. You gotta give it a try, see how you like it. Alright, Brutus.
Any luck tracking down those? Splendid. And that perhaps they do.
Okay. No RNG there. No. There is RNG here. Yeah, I'll take the conditioned body charm.
Damien's end is so close, we can taste it. And still...
Damien's end is not that close either. We still need like 5 MacGuffins. Explodey arrow. And vitality. And then the other thing that we did was sell a bunch of stuff. That's right. Got so many Discord group chats pinging me today. Oh, I see. Don't get overwhelmed now. It can be a lot. You're a very popular guy.
Can I help you, Slayer?
Alright, so let's be a little more careful about it this time, I guess. You can have these. And you can have... I know I have some generic. Oh, I guess I don't. Well, I'll take that then, too. And... this... and this... and this... There you go. Oh, and then I'm sure we have... I'm gonna keep the Bow of Tiberius. Oh, no. No. He can't even afford it. Okay. He can't afford anything. Goodbye.
You have a nice day now.
There's another merchant over here. Wish I could backflip in here. Not popular. Said yes to many events and I'm regretting it today. I know how that is, Snapper.
Barnabas the Necromancer is dead.
Welcome back.
Alright. Leo. We've got a mace, or a hammer even. We've got... wonder if the Slayers would like Arbin's shield. I should check, because I gave them Arbin's sword. Man, really cleaning everybody out on money. Okay, that's fine. I'm good on space.
Remember, if you...
I'm hunching because my tailbone is getting sore. But that's no good solution. I really need a new desk chair. This one is absolutely falling apart. The only reason that I'm not sitting on like bare metal and plastic right now is because I have a cushion on this chair. An external cushion, that is. Oh, damn. 6 hours flew by. We're pretty much, we're coming up on the end of the stream anyway. Got about 36 minutes left here.
Quite a sight, eh? Nice and cozy. The only good goblin is a dead one, wouldn't you say?
Thank you for bringing us Lord Arbon's sword. It is
Whatever
the greatest
possessed you to
treasure
trade in Lord
a
Arbon's
Slayer
sword?
could find.
If I got
Hail, Slayer. Yes, sir.
Nothing from him. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. That is something that I need to do here, though.
Yeah.
You can't give them the shield. But this guy needs that opened to High Hall, does he
Has
not?
Camp Penitence written on it. A new destination. You step away.
Well, this quest might just not be able to be completed.
Did you link the teleporter? Please get me.
Okay, yeah, he needs me to link the teleporter.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't put it past them, actually, to put one of these adventurers that I'm looking for in a no-dragon zone. Might want to climb around some of these areas, too. May have climbed up this already.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Really? Are we? Oh, we are. Alright.
I cannot take my dragon form here. I cannot take my dragon form here.
Please. I hope that there is... I don't know. I mean, the only way I could see this happening is if it happens at the end of the game and like a post-game if there is one. But I hope at some point we just become immune to the dragon fields, or they're disabled. So we need to link the teleporter. Now... Oh. More and more, I think I'm probably better off actually engaging with the other teleporter mechanic. Still like to wrap my head around why there are two different types of teleportation. We need to link this.
This teleporter has Camp High Hall written on it. Its destination is Camp Harbor. The control panel has been destroyed. You step away.
Huh. Maybe there is something more to these.
The courageous mountaineer! Found any zeppelin?
Sure.
I think this might just be a similar situation to the... Well, no, because there must be a limited quantity of Zeppelin parts in a way that, well, there was definitely a limited quantity of Goblin hearts from Broken Valley, because there were a limited number of goblins. So, this seems like it's the same deal. It's just another fetch quest that you could, well, I don't know, that you can't really do indefinitely, but won't quite go away.
Has Camp
Yeah, these control panels have been destroyed. I wonder if I'm going to find a way to fix them. Crab?
I can't thank you enough, youngster. Without you,
oh, crab.
I might have been out there for days.
I was glad I could help you, Crab.
And I'm glad you did. Take this purse of gold. I'm sorry I can't spare more, but look me up in a few years. With a little bit of luck, I'll have made a handsome profit from that mine. Then I can give you proper compensation.
Crab?
Be safe now.
Couple of years. First Rangoon and now Crab. How many NPCs are named after food? Oh, I think there have been quite a few already. They name like every NPC, even if it's someone that you can only have like, random dialogue from. Not random, non-conversational dialogue from. They all have names. Well, I gotta go with the XP. Count of, yeah. Thank you. Leveling up slower and slower around here. Whale. Oh, right. I forgot we were redoing stuff. Yeah, there's other things I need to go do. So we need to turn in, we need to go to Callie's Flying Fortress. Was there another thing that I did? I actually can't remember. Oh my god, why? Why'd they make this so challenging? Well, why don't I actually head back to the throne room? Let's see. Yeah, no, seems like you turn in one quest, they're good to go. Before I even bother, let's go to the alchemist. I have something to give him anyway. Barbados.
The esteemed master of the tower, how may Barbados brighten your day?
That alchemist is as dead as your former rival Alan, but I have the book.
Splendid, splendid. I'll study it without delay. I talked to Assassin about this platform, by the way. She can arrange some upgrades, should you like that.
Okay, I'll take the XP. And?
The esteemed master of the tower, how may Barbados brighten your day?
If we reach the maximum of our potential here, oh, can you do more for me?
There is an ultimate item of sorts that would enable me to improve this garden even more, but it is difficult to get one's hands on. The Amulet of Alchemy is quite legendary, but so is the danger associated with it.
I think the Amulet of Alchemy might have been in Divine Divinity.
It is in the hands of Rayhan, a Black Ring wizard, alchemist, and chief resident of his own flying fortress. Should you be able to defeat him, and I'm sure there will be no problem, I shall put that amulet to good use here, to my benefit and yours.
I'd like you to make one of the spellbook potions.
Which one did you have in mind?
Oh, wow. Cool, never mind. My runners need tending.
Bunch of amateurs. Anyone in particular?
Dick, my gem gatherer.
Consider it done.
Brilliant. Alright, let's go send them right back out. It's 100 gold every now and then to help one of them out for like... I think it was a 40,000 gold investment at the very beginning to get all of them fully kitted out. It may have been closer to 80, come to think of it, but still, that's not that much. There's not that much to spend a whole lot of money on in this game if you're focusing your build pretty well. Of course, if you're just trying stuff out, it's a little bit of a different story. To the throne room. Speak to the boys.
Here it is. It's my duty and my pleasure, great lord and master.
Get out there
As
for
you
some
command.
oak tears, and you...
There you go.
Go get me a black rock. And you...
Any gem you want, I'll get it. I am at your command.
I want you to get me some pyrite.
At once, my liege.
Brilliant. Now, let's head back. I think the only other thing I did was head to the Flying Fortress. There must have been something else that I did in 30 minutes than that, though, right? I do play games quite slow, but I know that I looked around a little bit more for stuff.
I cannot take my dragon form.
Not for fucking Jesus. For the adventurers with their what are they? People are forgetting what it is. It's like a quarter of a tablet piece of seal. That's what. This is where one of them was. I just must have completely lost some time. I don't think so. I know there was notes on finding dead. Yeah, finding the dead adventurers. That was it, though. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Let's, yeah, we got time. We got time for the Flying Fortress. Let me quick save first. And let's actually get those level ups in now. We'll get Dragon Spirit up to max with my buffs to it, and then, yeah, 2 points into Dragon Shield. to not have done anything else. Thank you, Snapper. I appreciate the added confidence I now have for that assumption. There's a chest here I never found before.
This chest contains the Gremory family jewels. What would you like to do?
Oh, wonderful. I forgot about this entirely. Recite the password, Duchess.
The chest opens, but a menacing click suggests something additional is about to happen. This chest contains... The chest opens.
They gave me the password, didn't they?
This chest contains the chest open.
Said that the chest opens as well, so...
This chest, the chest opens. This chest contains... chest open.
Oh, I just lost a ton of health for that. That's fine. That's weird. I don't know what that's about at all. But anyway. Let's again start with... Hey, there's another Zeppelin. Where's the spawner? There it is. Nice. Hard to avoid them when there's this many and you're having to fly near them to deal with them. It is a lot more active than fighting people on the ground. I do appreciate it. Okay. Shall we just deal with this stuff first, honestly? Yeah, let's do it. Let's not, let's save some of the fun dragon business for later. We don't have to do it all at once. That was just timed so that they were landing their hits on me just as often as I was.
Arise, my pet!
An autosave there, of all places. These guys are level 29, so they're, what level am I? I'm like level 34, so I am still over leveled for this, but still, enemies are catching up. Damn, they stunned me and, wow. Okay, they're also just better at combat. That's it though, huh? This is just like an archery range for these guys. Kinda cool. Yeah, alright. Again, they do this. Let's get the little guy in.
Arise, my pet!
Nope, he's not stuck. Okay, he's fine.
I bet that hurts.
And he tanked for me. He got right in the way of that arrow that would have hit me and been a problem. Little guy's putting in work now. Groups of 2 out here. I wonder if you can snipe people from afar without actually targeting them. I think I don't think the game really works like that, but it'd be cool if it did. Is that an actual barricade to the entrance? I suppose it's a... well, no, that is a wall, actually. Just a wall. Right, it's just this one doesn't have weird faces all over it. Makes it stand out.
I can't.
Oh boy.
I have been poisoned.
Oh god, that's actually probably worth the trouble of taking a potion. What do we got then? 314, there you go. Is there a guy right next to me? Oh god. There's many guys right next to me. Oh no! What happened, bud? You okay? Well, he's down there fighting beholders and shit now. I guess I'll handle things up here.
Yes.
What a shame. There he went. He's still kicking. He's pretty low on health, but he's still down there fighting the good fight. All right. God damn, are they just respawning? I swear I've been over here before.
I must
And here
find
are
a
some more
cure.
archers.
This poison is killing me.
Maybe they had patrols, because yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been over here. Oh, hey. You made it. Well done. Always take advantage of it if you can summon anything in an
I
RPG.
must find a cure. This
The
poison
roleplay
is
value
killing
is
me.
too immense. Get in there, man. He's having a hard time. Okay, there he goes. Spin to win. Whoa. Ugh. It's the wizards. They're the worst. I think we need to unsummon and resummon little guy, because he's just not... I don't think he knows where he is right now. Sorry, bud. I'll bring you back in a sec.
Yes. Feel my wrath.
Right. Shaping out to be a little bit more involved than I was expecting. These forts looked smaller from above.
Go get him, boy.
Take out the healer first. Made short work of them at least. Nice when you can aggro so many at once so that they all file in. You don't have to go running around the whole fort looking for these people. There's always a delay on the actual, on the stun. It lets you get a few more attacks in, and it always makes me confused about what actually happened. It's not like I lose control immediately. I lose it a second or two after like less than a second really, but it feels like a second or two after. Their heal spells are crazy. It happens so fast. There we go. Nice. There we are. Grab some gold. Open a chest. Gold, tiger eye, oak tears, and some fresh ghoulish legs. That might actually be the new legs for our boy. We love having a ghoul around. Ghouls make good tanks. At least I think so. They certainly draw aggro quite successfully. I don't know though, he lasts a while, to be fair. It's just I feel like it's because a lot of the time he's not most of the enemy's targets.
Yes.
He distracts them just enough. Of course, any distraction is welcome. It'd be great if I could get 2 little guys. Or, you know, 1,000,000 little guys. Should really play Overlord. Honestly, if I'm looking for games from this time period, just in general. I played Overlord, like once, and I didn't get it. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do, or maybe I encountered a glitch or something. I don't remember it very well. But I always liked the idea of Overlord. The reason I only played it once was because I rented it from, I think I rented it from GameStop, but it might have been GameFly? I'm not sure. Couldn't figure it out, returned it, and that was that. Never picked it up again. But I think I'd get a kick out of it. That is most of this fort. There's a teleporter there. So multiple dungeons. We'll check that teleporter out in a second. I think what I'm actually gonna do first.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Fly around a little bit, make sure I've seen what I need to see. We walked all around. I'm gonna clear this first, and then we'll check out that teleporter. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna go down here first and fight anybody who I need to fight, and then we'll go clear that other island, and then we'll check out the teleporter. And then we'll just have to do that main section of plateaus. Flying fortresses is probably what I should refer to these as, not sections of Nemesis, because I have to tell you, I think we might still be in the fjords right now. It's just these things bring some sort of corruption with them. I don't know why I turned into a dragon. I need to fight people. Oh, do they run away upon seeing the dragon? Is that something I could exploit, I wonder? Unless... No, you just can't hurt them, and then that's how they despawn. They do that as they're running away. You can probably exploit that. Because you can damage them, you can get XP for killing them, even if they're running away from you.
Weakling!
Let's see. Clearing dungeons and islands is such a monotonous task. Yeah, it's why I'm really not... It's one of the reasons why I'm really not big, generally speaking, on these kinds of ARPGs. That's why I never really got into because it does just, I don't know. I like enemies to have a little bit more weight than they tend to. I like combat encounters to be a little bit more... I mean, I know they can be quite dense, you know, when you're fully engaging and you're playing at a difficulty that challenges you. You know, I'm not saying there's no lack of tension, but I don't know.
Another one to add to the collection.
They can blend together when there's so much combat. That's what I kind of like about the way that combat goes in, you know, Bethesda's ARPGs and in ARPGs like it. I think Outer Worlds actually kind of, it's a little bit much some of the time. The combat gets to be a lot in a system that doesn't really, I don't know. I never got far enough in Outer Worlds to really have a satisfying time with the combat, so I can't speak on it too much.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
I'm thinking about like Fallout 3. The dungeons were small, but not too small. You know, there is that whole metro system full of raiders and ghouls and stuff. Like, there are large dungeons in Fallout 3. And to be fair, the last time I played through, like all the way through Fallout 3, I did play with a mod that added some pretty long, exhausting dungeons. And I didn't really like that mod. I don't think I would play with a World of Pain again. If I played through Fallout 3. If I was doing a full playthrough of Fallout 3, I probably wouldn't install a World of Pain. As cool as that mod is, don't get me wrong, it's just I don't know if I want to go through those really long dungeons again. But the combat encounters in Fallout 3, of course there's a lot of combat, but it's not...
I cannot take my dragon form
It's not the entire experience of wandering the wasteland. It's not the entire experience of wandering the overworld. And when you do find enemies out in the overworld, you're usually done fighting them pretty quickly. But in this, the entire overworld is filled with enemies for you to fight. And part of exploring everything is fighting the entire time. And that, I think, gets really tedious.
I've been poisoned.
At least outside of settlements, there's always a fight around the next corner in this game.
I must find a cure. This poison is killing me.
And it feels like in those worlds, the amount of space you can explore is truncated. It's kind of truncated in this game in a similar way, though, I suppose, to be fair. I don't feel like I'm exploring a larger world in this game than I do in, say, Skyrim or Oblivion or Fallout 3 or Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is definitely a good example of that, though. It's not like, oh dear, it's the Outer Worlds. It's like little sections of each planet that you can visit or station that you can visit. I can absolutely get on board with the idea for using Outer Worlds as an example. Okay, that's that. That's these. Let's check out that teleporter. Another icy one. A statue of Damien. Nothing to talk to, though. That's good. You guys look like we're just gonna fight. Okay, no cutscene.
I've been poisoned.
Doors without locks. Chests without traps. Plate dragon helmet. Hunter earrings. Fuck yeah, dude. +4 conditioned body, +1 to whirlwind. Whirlwind, really? Oh, no. +10 to heightened reflexes, +5 to indomitable will, +1 to summon undead. Static charge aura. Enemies that harm you with magic, with weapons or magic, have a 12% chance of suffering shocks of 2 magic damage. So we'll wear those. And yeah, now the only thing from the hunter set we need is the necklace and the gauntlets. Alright. I do see more and more what you mean, though. Yeah, it's... Yeah, they don't make the dungeons these really big things. Whereas the overworld, yeah, the overworld feels like a similar kind of scale. That was all this was, huh? Just a treasure room. I can't complain. It's better than having to go through a whole bunch of puzzles right now. They don't, yeah, the dungeons aren't so exhaustive. You know, there's not like these 4-floor sprawling dungeons that you have to go through in those games. They keep them a lot more contained. But I don't know. I haven't played any of the modern Diablo games, really. I think I played Diablo 3. I played a little bit of Diablo 3, but not enough to have any
I cannot take my dragon
lasting memories of it. My experience with ARPGs is pretty limited to older titles. Wizard tower? Yeah. No wizard towers, thank you. Oh, and the spawner. Didn't even see that. Oops. No, no, no. Oh, I've been polymorphed. Alright. It's bug time. Oh no. Not a great place to accidentally drop down into.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Really? Alright. Alright. Let's... Oh god, I see. Some of the bugs that they send at you can explode. Alright, there we go. Diablo 3 was pretty mid if you weren't pumping in 50 hours every 2 days. Oh god. I barely remember any of it. Maybe I played Diablo 2 and not Diablo 3. I'm not even sure. But I played it at a friend's place. Didn't like it enough to pick it up myself. Consistently get plenty of XP for fighting ballistas and stuff. There we are. It's very good for the things that fly around you that are a pain to target. Alright. Now that is pretty much the 6-hour mark. And yeah, you know, I have to say, I don't really feel like doing this right now. So, this does provide a good opportunity, however, to like be very clear on what the next thing I need to do is when I come back next Tuesday. So I'll tell you what, I just want to find here. Let's actually go over here before we save, just so that I know I don't have to fight anything. If I open this... Oh god, I haven't... Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, okay. There is more to do back on this island as well. Probably just this. I think I looked around the rest of the way down here, didn't I? Yeah, we looked at the Zeppelin. Okay, let me clear this out, and then we'll go ahead and call it. I just didn't go all the way over here. We got an autosave.
Go get him, boy!
And then we'll clear out that other set of islands on foot at the start next Tuesday. Probably finish off the Oribus Fjords next Tuesday as well. Hopefully finish this armor set. It'll be really cool, you know, like full dex build with a very solid armor set, all kitted out with charms. It'll be nice to see how powerful I am. Especially once I'm fighting enemies that I'm actually leveled for. No ad, we're not gonna play an ad for the last hour of the stream, Billy. Don't be ridiculous. Honestly, who trained this asshole? Can I take him out? Yeah, nice. It's right as my buff was wearing off.
I have been poisoned.
Oh, we're not done yet, but let's loot the chest. Scorpion ring, cool. Gold and a blessed intelligence charm. Oh, I can't target him here. That's annoying.
Feel my wrath.
They have to put their weapons away to cast spells. At least the warriors do. I don't know, maybe he wasn't casting a spell, but he definitely put his weapon away. Whoa. Nice uppercut, bud. Alright, that looks like pretty much everything. Let me just double check. Really appreciate everyone hanging out today. It's been a fun one. Next week, I imagine it's going to be 8 hours, but we'll see. Of course, we'll be back with Divinity 2 next week. Plan, of course, is to do a cocktail stream on Friday. But I wouldn't blame anyone for not fully believing that, because I have missed the past few. But I have every intention of doing it. I'm gonna go grocery shopping for the cocktail stream tomorrow, so we'll have plenty of time to get prepared. And I'm looking forward to it. We've got pretty much a full set of drinks, so it's gonna be a good one, assuming I actually do it. But yeah, I'll definitely keep the Discord updated on that. And let's save here. And let's find someone to raid.